What's up, everybody? It's your camera guy, your podcaster, Chris McPhee, and welcome to Shout Out Fridays. This is a new thread I'm starting here. I figured it's Friday. I want everybody to go into the weekend feeling good about everything, feeling good about life. So I figured I just do a Shout Out Friday and give everybody a shout out. All the people that I have met during the last week, people that I know in my immediate circle and around that are doing great things in the veteran community, in the civilian community, in the middle spouse community, whatever community you in. If you doing something fly, if you making things happen, this is what this is all about, is giving you a shout out and letting everybody know what you're doing. So I'm Chris McPhee. If you don't know, I could be the camera guy. I could be the project manager. I could be the director. I could be the podcaster. And most of all, I'm just you guys' friends. All my friends out there that know me, I try to be the best friend I could be to everybody. If I'm on a team with you, I'm just trying to be the best teammate on the team and help everybody get to where we're going. So, hey, thank you for joining me today on this Friday. It's about 11:36. You know, this is like lunchtime. Everybody normally just like run out their office space, get in their car, hurry up to a mash dash to like Chipotle or, Chop or Burger King or the Golden Arches, whatever you feel like eating for the day. That's what everybody usually does, is get in their car. But since we're in the COVID area, everybody's at home or working remote or working at a staff that is practicing social distance. So, hey, if you're out there and you're leaving the office, I hope you could catch this live right now, or you could catch it on the replay and listen to yours truly, Chris McPhee, giving the shout outs for the day. So let me start. I'm gonna go with my notes here because I can't remember all of this stuff. I don't have a script. I'm straight freestyling right now. I could be looking at a script, but I'm not scripting right now. This is just straight off the top of my head. This is raw energy coming to you. This is me being authentic. This is me just learning the game of how to do this when you go live on your Facebook feed. Make sure you bring some entertainment, some type of education, and evoke some type of energy or emotion in the people that's watching. So that's my goal here today, is to make sure you get something. Get something from what I'm about to give you right now. And I'm going to shout out some people that's doing some awesome things. I'm going to be quick about it because I know you probably got to get back to your Zoom meeting coming up at 12 o'clock or something like that. But that's what's going down right now. Everybody, if you're on there, let's see who's on the thread. Let me check my phone right quick. I'm gonna look down here. Who we got here? There's my mom. Shout out to my mom, Dorothy McPhee. Mom Dukes is on the thread right now on Facebook. Hey, give a shout out. Everybody give a like to my mom, Dorothy McPhee. Big shout out to my mom. If it wasn't for that lady, you guys wouldn't have a camera guy. If it wasn't for her, you guys wouldn't have a podcaster. If it wasn't for her, you guys wouldn't have a Chris McPhee to collaborate with and be friends with. So give a big shout out to my mother. Everybody give my mother some love. If you on the thread right now and you can hear my voice, give Miss Dorothy McPhee Ewan a big shout out. Yo, right on time, Mom. Right on time. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm freestyling this. There's no script. You getting raw energy right now. I just felt a feeling of sensation go through my body. So I'm just letting you know I'm in that quiet space right now where I'm not really hearing nothing. I don't think I can really hear my voice, but whatever is transferring from my brain, it's coming from my heart to my brain and out my mouth. So that's what you're getting today. And this is going to be fun. I'm going to keep this up. Big up to Brandon. What's up, Brandon? How you doing, bro? Big up to you. Big up to you. Hold on. I got some technology here. Let me get this thing going. So there's my mom. Let's bring mom on camera. Boom. There's mom. There's Brandon. Big up to Brandon. Brandon in the house, giving a big shout out. A good friend of mine, my mentor, Trish, fellow photographer, fellow. She has helped me in my path to photography. I met her about a year and a half ago. I think it was. I was at a Bunker Labs event shooting an event photography there. It was like my first paid gig outside of what I was doing. And Trish walks up to me and she goes, hey Chris, um, do you do you do you mind teaming up? I'm looking for some photographers. You're shooting through natural light. I see you're not using a flash, so I think you might know what you're doing. And I looked at her and I was like, who's this little lady? Trish is like 4'11", little lady there. And I'm looking at her. I was like, is she trying to hit on me right now? But little did I know, Trish was able to show me how to maneuver as a photographer in Washington, D.C., because the competition is pretty steep. You have to know people, and then you have to know what you're doing in order to get work. So big shout out to Trish for her time and what she's given to me. Who else is on here right now? Let me see who else is on here. Oh, here's another person. Simon, my boy, my Polish brother. Great dude. I had a great time working with him. Great dude. Simon, big out to Simon. Janaid, oh my goodness, what's happening? Yo, everybody, hey, I can't really get to the shout outs, but we gonna keep rolling with this as long as you guys want to keep rolling with it. But big shout out to Janaid. Janaid is another photographer, another creative that I met, and he and I have been doing some things. Trish says I'm 5'1". Okay, all right, close enough. I was off by 3 inches. 5'1". Okay. She's not that short. Hey, I miss you too. Definitely. We out here in Tejas in the Lone Star State. But I'm maintaining. But yeah, definitely Janaid is another creative that I was able to connect with. Cool dude. Very cool dude. And then I know I'm about to bring these dudes right here. Trey Ferguson. And I see Andre on here. Where you at? Where is he? I saw him on here. I'm not seeing it right now, but if you pop up, but big shout out, big shout out to Real Brothers Production. If you want to check out the independent film company, veterans, civilians, a group of diverse, creative individuals that are trying to create films that matter and use their creativity and do what they think is best and show the people what's in their thoughts and what's in their minds. And big shout out to Trey Ferguson. I met him through Veterans in Media and Entertainment. We talked. We had a conversation. We talked some more. And he was like, yo, you want to come out and shoot with us? I was like, all right. I never shot a movie before, but I'll try it out. So I go link up with Real Brothers Productions, and we have a shoot, and we're shooting this movie. And I'm like, hey, I'm just the assistant, and and luckily with the other director there, Donnell, who was there, he was let me assist him in shooting this movie that they were working on. So I got a chance to shoot my first movie with a real production crew, Real Brothers Productions, and the whole Real Brothers Productions family over there. Shout out to you guys. And then they called me back. So I would think I was going to assist the second time. So I show up. I'm like, all right, dude, y'all ready to do this? And I look around, and I'm the only camera guy there. And they was like, yo, man, you it, man. We need you to turn that camera on and do what you do. And I was like, all right, I am your camera guy. So needless to say, it was a long day of shooting. Got it done, but I learned so much, and I had a great time working with Real Brothers. So definitely, that is a crew in the DMV. I wish I was able to connect to sooner because yes, see, he said you coming back. No, that's not a question. I believe that's a statement. He's telling me people. He's like you coming back. Yes. See, there's no question mark on the end. So let me know, brother. Send me the warning order. I just got the warning order from the commander. Says you coming back, and I'll be back in the DMV shooting a movie with Brothers Production. So if you haven't checked them out, yeah, go and check them out on the scene. The Real Brothers and I'm gonna get to this because I want to give this to you guys. I thank everybody for checking in with the thumbs up and all the likes. If you got a question or you got a question on anything, or if you got somebody you want to give a shout out to, just let me know. So the first shout out goes to, I know you guys been watching the thread and watching the Facebook threads and your Instagram threads, and you've seen this 555 triple nickel crew pop up on the scene. So this is my first shout out of this session of Shout Out Fridays. What's up, Andre B? Good seeing you, brother. Hey, I see you, man. Big shout out to you. And Triple Nickel is the name of the lifestyle brand. They're popping up on the scene, and they are on a mission to just bring a different perspective to the veteran community and lifestyle and community and what it means about brotherhood and sisterhood. So that is what was going on with Triple Nickel. If you want to learn more about Triple Nickel, go to www.triplenickel.com or go to Instagram and you will search the hashtag we serve two or Triple Nickel 555. So go to triplenickel.com and sign up for the Founders Club. Okay, the Founders Club is going. You're gonna get some perks. You're gonna get some T-shirts, some discounts, some advance notices. So go to the Founders page, get on the emailing list. The big day, D-Day, is coming out November 11th. There's a lot of things going on November 11th, and that's one of them. So veterans are doing big things in America, and that's what it's all about. Veterans of America. Veterans of America. Veterans grow America. That's a shout out I want to give right now, to a plug to my DMV family there. Veterans grow America. Big shout out to you guys, and I miss you. And awesome crew. If you're in the DMV area and you're looking for a group of motivated entrepreneurs to connect with Veterans of America, and they will get you squared away. So go to triplenickel.com and sign up for the Founders Club. Next slide, as we say. Team 1 Mile. Team 1 Mile is the next shout out I want to give. Team 1 Mile is a very interesting group of high performance individuals, okay? Very high performance individuals. You know, they are their goal at Team 1 Mile is to share inspirational stories, encouraging self-development, and recognizing those who, you know, have great success and have overcome some trials and tribulations, and they want to use that energy to make a difference in the world today. So check out 1 Mile. You can find them on Facebook, 1 Mile, or you could go to the 1mileproject.com and see what they're doing coming next year in 2021. They have a big event going to conduct a bike race across America. So look out for that. That's going to be a big thing. And then I want to give out a big shout out number 3 to all my podcast brothers and sisters. And the shout out for the week that I saw, and I thought it was really amazing, one of my podcast sisters, Annette Wittenberger, who is phenomenal. She is one of my closest and dearest podcasting friends and friends overall. She's out there helping folks in the veteran community, male and female, deal with the issues of coming up short. Sometimes we just need a little bit of mental support, when it comes to the difficulties we face in life. So, also on that list, I want to give a shout out to Richard Kaufman, Chris Hoffman, and Tammy Moses. They're all podcast hosts, and they are crushing it in the scene. And they came out on they were nominated or actually listed on the top 25 veteran podcasts. I guess that's for the year of 2020. So big shout out to Annette and all my friends, Chris, Tammy, and Richard. The next one I want to give a big shout out to another influencer in the media space. There's a lot of media guys. Everybody, one of my favorite online YouTubers or motivators. He don't like to call himself a motivator, but Gary Vaynerchuk, introduced to me by my great friend Rod Rodriguez, host of the AAR podcast, the mastermind behind Clear Como, and one of my mentors when it comes to podcasting and just understanding what I should be doing and maybe what I should not be doing. But Rod Rodriguez turned me on to this fellow, and I like what my dude, I always say my dude. Everybody who knows me, when I say my dude, they know who I'm getting ready to talk about. But, hey, Stephanie, you're coming next. I got something for you. But my dude says, oh, that's a little too big. Stephanie's looking like a superhero right now. So my dude says, everybody's a media company. That's one reason why I started Green Beret Media. I had another company that I still run today, but I felt like, hey, if I want to get into this arena, I need to be a media company. So you have to think about yourself. If you sell whatever widget, you still have to think media. You still have to market. You still have to advertise. Start a podcast. Start a blog, write a blog, do something. You got to put something out to market not only your product, but who you are and what you're all about. Because, we know people, as Simon Sinek says, people buy why you do it, not what you do. Okay. So they buy why you do it, not what you do. So definitely you promoting your media, like you guys seen me for years doing this. I started in 2017 doing this. So it's what you're seeing now is work over the years. And those of you who are just not connecting with me on Green Beret Media or the podcast, like this, I've been doing this for 3 years now and figuring it out, learning the game, trying to be authentic and promoting other people. So David Johnson of the David Johnson Show, he is the top media company within the Rosie Network. Shout out Rosie Network, all my Rosie Network sisters and brothers. Shout out to big sister Stephanie Brown of the Rosie Network and everybody out there from the Rosie Network crew. So he was selected along with a lot of entrepreneurs for different categories, and he was awarded the spot as one of the top media companies of 2020 within the Rosie Network. So big shout out Dave Johnson. And shout out number 5 for the day. Shout out number 5 for the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shout out number 5 is this week's podcast episode of the Team Room Talk podcast with Ruth Young Loaiza. She is also a Rosie Network sister. I had the pleasure of and the honor of interviewing her, or how would I say, having a real conversation with her. Because I don't do interviews. I have conversations. So let's get that straight. Let me keep it real. I don't interview people. I just have conversations with them. So I'm not interviewing you. When you come on the Team Room Talk podcast, it's not an interview. We are having a conversation. I'm generally trying to learn you and share what I have learned to everybody that listens to the Team Room Talk podcast. So just know that when you come to the team room, I'm not there to interview. We're having a conversation. So that's what we're doing on the Team Room Talk podcast, is having a great conversation. So I titled that one, and just based off of the energy that I got from her, is how to believe in yourself and make your vision your reality. You know, a lot of people out there are struggling with believing in themselves. You know, everybody have self-doubt. I've had it too. Everybody doubts themselves, and then there's people that's telling you, no, you can't do that, or oh, you shouldn't do that, or don't do that, that is hard. You know, I'm stubborn. I don't listen to people telling me I can't do something. The worst thing you could do is tell me I can't do it, because then I just do it 10 times harder. You know, it's going to be ugly, but you know what? I'm going to do it, and I'm going to just prove you wrong. So that's the best thing you can say to me to motivate me, but you can find other words to motivate me other than you can't do it. You know, I like to say, when people bring something to the table and they're like, well, hey, that won't work, I'm like, okay, how can we do that? Let's focus on how we can do it versus why it won't work, or why I shouldn't do it, or why you don't have this, or why you don't have that. No, let's focus on how we can do it. What do I have already that will help me to do this? And then once I maximize that, how do I bring in other people? Because I just need to reach out to the network and say, hey, Annette, what do you know about this? Hey, Trish, what do you know about this? Hey, Stephanie, what do you know about this? I call up Mom Dukes and say, Mom, this is what I'm dealing with. What you think? You know, call my boy Janaid. Janaid is a beast podcast host of Hacks and Hobbies. When I need to talk tech and figure out what's the new hot thing or what I should be using, I call Janaid. I'm like, Janaid, what you bought last week? I know you bought something new. What's new? He's like, well, I got this new board, man. I'm building a computer. He's like a mad scientist over there. So I just tap into the mad scientist and I'm like, yo, what you got for me this week? All right, this is what I need. He's like, okay. Check out this. He likes to do flow charts. I be like, Janae, you got any flow charts or line diagrams or processes on this? And he'll send it, and it'll have all these lines going here and this and that. I was like, okay, got it. So you're never without when you have people around you, like mentors and friends and other people in your network that you've connected with, and they're doing other things. You know, you don't have to do everything by yourself. So Ruth, her story is great. And the kit bag question, you know, the tool that she left for us in the kit bag, and I'm going to tell you right now. Ruth tells us, whatever you're doing, she gave us three things. So when you go listen to the episode, if you make it to the end, you got to make it to the end. You know, it's like the last 5-10 minutes. So if you want to fast forward, you could go listen to it. But what she said is, Ruth said, there's three things that has helped her become the CEO she is, the author. She's an inventor. She's the inventor of a product called Neat Sheets. So go to makeitneat.com, makeitneat.com. Go to makeitneat.com and check out Ruth's Neat Sheets. Okay? Go check out her Neat Sheets and see and listen to the story of why that product exists today. You have to go listen to the story to understand, why is it called Neat Sheets? It's just bed sheets. No, it's just not bed sheets. There's a lot of work and trouble in late nights and a lot of the overcoming pain that went into creating that product and bringing it to life, so everybody could enjoy it. So she put her blood, sweat, and tears in that. And those three things she said, I don't know whatever your religious beliefs are or who you believe in. And I'm just going to say it like this. Whoever you see as the creator of the universe, that person needs to be a part of your life. Okay? That person needs to be the part of your life. The great creator of the universe that you see as the person, that person needs to be in your life. That's number one. Number two, you got to have vision. Ruth says, you have to have vision. Without no vision, you can't see where you're going, or you don't know where you're going. Like I always like to say, let's do a map check. Let's see where we're at, see where we're going, and then figure out how we need to get there. And therefore, number three, the third thing Ruth says, if you want to make your vision your reality, you got to apply action to it, okay? You could have a great creator and have faith in spirit. You could have vision, but if you don't apply action to the other two, you have nothing. You're probably standing in the same place, right? That means you're not moving forward. You're not obtaining nothing. You're not getting nothing. Things are not happening for you, okay? That's what's happening right now. So remember, have a higher being, God, the great creator of the universe, whoever that person is to you, you need that. 2, have a vision. 3, align action with your vision. That's what you need to do. That's how you believe in yourself and make your vision your reality. Episode 23 of the Team Room Talk podcast with Ruth Young Loaiza, my Rosie network sister. Shout out to all my people out there today getting on the thread. Let me see who's on the chat right now. Who's on the chat? Oh. See, this, I normally, a lot of people come to the Team Room Talk and they hear it. They're like, oh, you're a veteran. You interview veterans, And I tell you what, I tell you a quick story about Stephanie. Stephanie Matthias, right? I hope I pronounced that right. I'm messing up some names sometimes, but Stephanie. So Stephanie connected with me via Instagram. Gotta love social media. Gotta love, I'm going to call it new media. That's exactly what it's called, a digital internet a medium to communicate and transfer thoughts, okay? New media. So Stephanie connected to me via Instagram, and she was like, hey, I got a new album coming out, I see you got a podcast. We know some of the same people. Can I be on your podcast? And I was like, okay. I mean, I had Jerome Williams on there. I didn't get Shriner. I had an episode, and that's one thing when you're learning the game, man. When you learn the game, whether it be a podcast, video, or photo, or social media, or branding, or when you're learning the game of life, sometimes you mess things up. So I'm going to be authentic and say Shriner, one of the bands I worked with, if anybody remember all those photos I was doing a couple years ago, that was the band I started shooting video with. That's the band I started shooting photography with. That's the band I figured out how to be a camera guy. So big shout out to Shriner Music back in the DMV, John Shriner, Jay Glaspie, Andrew, and everybody in the crew there from Shriner Music. So Stephanie was like, hey, I got a new album coming out. I got a new single. I would like to be on your podcast. And we had a chat. We had a conversation, and it was dope. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I got everything up here. But if you go and find the episode 22 is Stephanie's podcast, and her podcast was titled "It's My Thing," titled after her single that she released during that time, during pre-COVID. So it was awesome meeting with her. I had a great conversation with her. I'm looking to bring her back and see what she's doing. She had a very interesting story about living in Mexico and pursuing her dream as an artist and just being a creative and letting her mind run free. So if you are getting a little uptight with the things that are going on in today's society, I want to tell you, put some good energy in front of you. Stop looking at all the garbage online that's evoking bad feelings inside of you, okay? So do that. If you want to feel good, look at good stuff. Do good stuff. Listen to good music that makes you happy. Eat good food. Talk to good people. Have good conversations. That's how you feel good. If you're depressed, do the opposite of what you're doing, and that should give you some help. Or if you're unhappy, do the opposite of that. And that's the best way I could say it. I'm not no counselor. I'm not coming to you as an expert. I'm no guru by no chance. I'm not the best photographer. I'm not the best videographer. I do my best with what I can do, and whoever I'm supporting, I'm giving them 100%. So that's how I make up for not being the best photographer or videographer or podcaster on the planet here. So I know I'm not the best. I know my stuff's okay. It's hot. It's fire. It gets a little fire, but hey, I think that's about it. Big shout out. Yo, I'm digging this. Shout out Fridays. Shout out Fridays. Shout out Fridays. Shout out Fridays. Let me get some closing music up in here. Let me see. Let me see if I get it. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh. Drop that beat. Just in case you want to know, this song that's playing right here is free. It's not copyrighted. I do not own the rights to the song because this track you're listening to right now is straight out of the YouTube library. So Facebook, stop shutting my music down. This out of the YouTube library. Okay? Stop tagging my video and shutting down the music on my video, Facebook. Hey, Mark Zuckerberg, stop shutting down my music. Okay? From the YouTube library. Talk to the folks at YouTube and tell them Chris McPhee can use this song. Alright? But hey, everybody, I want to thank you 100%. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you do good things. I hope good things happen. Whatever you're doing out there, just show some love. Promote it. Inform and inspire people to be the best they can be. So remember, hey, go check it out. 555 Triple Nickel. Go to triplenickel.com and join the Founders Club today. So if you're watching this video, I'm your podcaster, Chris McPhee. I'm your host. I'm your camera guy. I want you to go over to Triple Nickel and right now and join the Founders Club and see what they're going to do. You're going to get like t-shirts and discounts and all kind of stuff. I don't know what they're going to do, but it's going to be good. So go check it out. I love you. Have a good weekend and shout out to you. I'm out of here. Peace.